If you're someone who struggled with making websites just because you can't find a free hosting website, or even just because you don't have the design skills, then you've come to the right video, because in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can create any website for your business, for your personal brand, just by using AI. Hi, my name is Ayan, and as you know, if you've seen my videos, that I do a lot of AI tutorials showcasing you how to use different sort of AI tools for any sort of job. And so today we're going to be using something called Base 44, and it is just like Lovable. It is just like Replit if you have used it, and you can use it for basically if you want to make an app, if you want to make a website, anything that has to do with people interacting with your project. So let's get started. We're going to be heading towards this website called app.base44.com. Link is obviously going to be in the description down below. Every single thing, every prompt, every single thing is going to be down there in the description. So once you create an account and once you sign in, you're heading over to this page right here on my screen. And I know it says Hi Smokey because I don't like to use my proper credentials in these AI companies. So that's why it just says Smokey there. But the main thing that we want to focus on here is this big text box here, because this is where the magic actually happens. So the thing we're going to be making today is a website for my main channel, because I don't have one. So let's get started, and just by writing this prompt. Okay, so after a few minutes, I've written what I really want my website to look like. And unlike ChatGPT, it's not like you have to be super specific. You just have to name, what your website is going to be about, how many pages you want it to be, even like what you want to include in it. Like I wrote, I want some of my YouTube videos embedded in it, and also what your brand colors are, red, black, gray, and what fonts you want to use as well. So either you can copy this prompt right now as you're doing it, or you can write your own prompt the way you want it, and we can just head over and click send. And it's going to do the whole work for us as it creates it. So as soon as you click send, it's going to take you to this page now, and you can see live that it's building the idea that we started with. Over on the left side, you have your chat panel, and this is where you can give it more ideas, more changes if you want to. And if you are a coder as well, then if you don't like something and you don't want AI or Base 44 to change it directly, then you can go into dashboard or even edit and write the code yourself, which is actually pretty cool. Okay, so it's only been a few minutes in, and it's already started creating the whole website itself. So it's even telling me what it's doing. And so far right now, it's still thinking, planning the next steps. Okay, so after about 10 to maybe 12 minutes, we're finally here, and the actual demo website looks quite good. I really like how it's laid out. I really like the color branding, because I told it in the initial prompt that we wanted red, we wanted gray, we wanted black. And so far, it's actually done that really nice. These are not my actual stats. This I know it's gonna make up some stats if we don't give it context. So that's why we have this little chat box down here on the bottom left, so we can adjust a few things. But so far, like right now, that's not me, of course, but we can change that using the prompt. And we can actually embed some of our videos here, which is actually really cool. And over here, we can actually, it's even created a content page. So if we go to the about section, it's given a bio as well. So I'm Ayan Aga, content architect, and yeah, it is actually really cool. If I go to the blog section, the archive, this is really nice. I think we're going to make a few changes just to show you that how Base 44 will accept those. So let's start by changing these stats here, okay? So I'm going to ask it, can you change the stats on the home page? And then I'm just going to give it my stats. I have 106 subscribers as I'm filming this. Total views, I think it's 24,000. Total views. Uploads is 150 uploads. Now you might be asking, as you're creating your website, is there a proper way to add your own custom domain? Or if you want, do you have to use Base 44 if you've already created your website, then first of all, question number one is yes, you can use a custom domain, because of course base 44 gives you the option to do that if you click publish up here. Secondly, if you have created your website and you're thinking of making it going live on the internet, then yes, you will have to pay a subscription fee towards base 44 to keep your website live on the internet. Because you are using base 44's servers to make your website, that means you have to pay for the base 44 subscription. But based on that, yes, it has updated my views and my stats. So I'm going to change this photo here, and I'm just going to give it a photo of mine if we can. So we've given it another task, and that is to change this image here in the homepage, and it's going to do that in less than a second. Thought for less than a second. Yep, as you can see, that's my photo right there. And there's just so many things you could do with this, right? And you can add as many pages as you want. You could even, like, if you have a business or a course, you can put that on here, or there's infinite ways you can mess around with this and create your own website. The last thing is, if you want to publish it, you just go up here, top right corner, publish as a website. You can even adjust your URL. But of course, because it's a free version, you're going to have base44.app at the end. Adjust your visibility, public, or if you want private as well, and then you can finally publish it as usual. But that is it for this video. If you are going to make a website using base 44, then chuck the link of the website in the comments down below, and I might even probably check it out. I might even like it as well. And of course, if you haven't seen any of my other tutorials, such as the Claude AI one or even my own Gen AI course, then please go ahead, watch it, and make sure to subscribe and like this video as well, and I'll see you in the next one.